Former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan has been arrested, stirring a nationwide violence. Let us discuss the brief reasons behind the Imran Khan's detention. Pakistan's anti-corruption agency arrested former Prime Minister Imran Khan at Islamabad High Court on Tuesday, threatening fresh turmoil in the nuclear-armed country as clashes erupted between Khan's supporters and the police. Khan's detention comes a day after a powerful military scolded him for repeatedly blaming the former head of armed forces and a top military officials for his ouster from powers last year. Now let us discuss the issue. Though most processes has been against the government regarding phone inflations, rise in price and other issues, the protests that were started by Imran Khan after he was removed from the power in April 2022 had a distinctly anti-establishment flavor. After he lost the trust vote, Imran Khan launched a series of massive protests that were initially aimed at his successor Shehbaz Sharif. But the narrative quickly took a turn when Imran, during a rally in Islamabad, started hurling allegations against the military political nexus and claiming that the foreign hand was behind the political turmoil. In subsequent protests and video messages, Imran Khan started naming agencies such as ISI and the army of being involved in destroying democracy in Pakistan. Such accusations had never been made in public before, but Khan's popularity grew tenfold as he attacked against the army and the establishment became sharper. Khan's supporters quickly became comfortable with the challenging and speaking out against the military political complex, which was unprecedented. The situation was such that for the first time in the history, the ISI and the Pakistan army had to hold a press conference to defend themselves from the Khan's accusation. Al-Qadir Trust Case. According to the Dawn newspaper, Imran Khan has been detained in the Al-Qadir Trust case, in which the former Prime Minister and his wife have been accused of receiving billions of rupees from a real estate firm for legalizing a laundered amount of rupees 50 billion. Meanwhile, Interior Minister Rana Sanaullah told the media that Imran has been detained in the case after he repeatedly failed to appear before the court despite being issued several notices. The arrest has been conducted by the National Accountability Bureau for causing losses to the National Treasury. Dawn newspaper reported that the former Prime Minister, along with his wife Bushara Bibi and other PTI leaders, are facing a National Accountability Bureau inquiry for allegedly accepting rupees 5 billion and hundreds of canals of land from an Islamabad-based real estate company in exchange for protecting the firm in a money laundering case. It also said that the land was given to the accused in a form of donation to a non-profit organization, Al-Qadir Trust, to set up a university. Notably, the organization had only two trustees, Imran Khan and Bushara Bibi. The allegation is that the settlement between the firm and the PTI government causes the loss of £190 million to the national exchequer. Last year, Interior Minister Rana Sanaullah announced the formation of a committee to investigate Imran Khan. He said that the real estate company, that Bahariya Town had illegally transferred rupees 50 billion to Pakistani nationals in UK, and Imran Khan tasked his frontman Shehzad Akbar with resolving the money laundering case. Akbar settled the entire case and the rupees 50 billion was adjusted against Bahariya Town's liability in the Supreme Court case. An arrest warrant was issued on 1st May accusing Imran Khan of corruption and corrupt practices under Section 9A of National Accountability Ordinance 1999. Here comes the question that why the protest is being carried out. So, the Khan's Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf party called on the supporters to shut down Pakistan over his arrest. Hundreds of Khan supporters blocked the streets in cities and major highways across the country, including his hometown of Lahore and in the northwestern Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province, where the police went on a high alert and banned public gathering. Protesters also blocked major roads in the port city of Karachi, and police fired tear gases at the protesters in the capital Islamabad. Political infighting is common in Pakistan, where no prime minister has yet fulfilled a full term, and the military has also ruled for nearly half of the country's history. Khan repeated his accusations against the military on Tuesday, adding that some senior officer, ISI Major General Faisal Nazir, was behind the murder of renowned Pakistani journalist in Kenya in October. The military has denied Khan's allegation. Despite its major influences, it recently said it was no longer interfering in politics. Pakistani actress Sheenwari tweeted where she was asking the online link of Delhi police so that she can file a complaint against Indian Prime Minister, Indian intelligence agency RAW, for spreading chaos and terrorism in her country. After that, Delhi police was quick in its response. Delhi police responded that they still do not have jurisdiction in Pakistan and also told her that how she can tweet when the internet has been shut down in her country. The Pakistani actress tweet come after the violence that broke out in many cities of the neighboring countries following the arrest of former Pakistan Minister Imran Khan for alleged corruption. Pakistan is facing extreme violences and she has to tweet on Twitter. And this is the reason why Pakistani peoples have higher IQ than the other peoples. In Happiness Index, Pakistan position has been ranked better than the Indian position. And if this condition is the reason for their happiness, then we are ready to be sad. We don't want such kind of happiness where there are economic crisis, people were fighting and still कुछ लोगों को tweet करना है वो भी against the Indian Prime Minister and Indian intelligence row. Pakistan is facing an economic crisis, with the government trying to reach an agreement with the IMF to restart a $6.5 billion loan program. Inflation has soared, with foods, beverages and transport prices rising up to 50%, and staples like flour doubled over the past years. Now here's the question, that is Pakistan again moving towards the indirect military rule? Just mention your views in the comment section. Thank you.